How you doing, everybody? It's your boy JPSS coming at you again, but this time a little bit something different. Today we're going to be doing a game review of a game called Saints Row: Gat Outta Hell. Now before we get started, I have a couple announcements before we do anything crazy funky here. First announcement number one is I will not be uploading for a whole week. I'm going away on vacation to Canada in the forest, so no videos, no YouTube, no internet, no nothing for a week. I'm going to be leaving this Saturday, and I won't be back till next Saturday, so a good solid week later. And number two is the reason why I'm doing a game review is because the second most popular game video on my channel is a game review of a game called Blacklight Retribution. It has like 53 views, and it's just ridiculous. The support on it is unbelievable. I didn't think in a million years I would get this kind of support. But I'm going to let you guys know before I get started, my initial reaction to this game is you know, yeah, that's going to be my overall review of this game is all right, guys. But enough of me talking, enough of me going into. This is going to be Saints Row: Gat Outta Hell. Spoilers, probably. Let's get right into this. Okay, guys, when you first start the campaign, you're going to come up with this little tiny cutscene here. You're going to come up with like a little tiny Saints Row Bible Satan book here that's going to kind of open up and tell you a little bit of biblical nonsense or whatever. It's going to be a quick little cutscene, but frankly, I don't care how fast it is. We don't care about cutscenes. So we're just going to kind of skip ahead a little bit. So basically what happened here is Johnny Gat and himself, they kind of go and have a party for Kinsey, which happened right after the alien attack, and they have a little birthday party for her. They get her a Ouija board. They say some magical abracadabra things, and it sucks Mr. Presidente into a fiery pit of hell. And Johnny Gat gets pissed, Kinsey gets curious, they start shooting at it, they say some more abracadabra nonsense, and Johnny Gat and Kinsey end up getting sucked into the portal themselves looking for Mr. Presidente. Okay, when you first get started and you spawn into this game, you kind of get a whole overview of what's going on. Now, before I even get started in anything important, I'm going to let you guys know this game is a total copy and paste version of Saints Row the 4th, and I'm going to explain myself into more in depth as I go along. Now, as you can see, the map is huge, kind of like Steelport from Saints Row the 4th. Nothing really too intense, but we're going to kind of get into that from later. Now, of course, just like any other, adventure game, you start off driving a car to your next location. And you can kind of see how it's literally the same map as Steelport was once before, but you can't really notice because it's a little bit small. Menus are the same and everything, but
so this is hell. Not as bad as I thought.
It kind of reminds me of Steelport.
see, Kinsey said it herself. Now, when you get done driving in your location, you meet up with this guy named Dame in this other huge corporate, and you get a cutscene, but we don't really care, so we're going to skip ahead a little bit more. Basically, what happens is you meet up with this guy named Dame, who runs this place called Ultor, which is kind of the corporate nonsense for the devil. He tells you a way to get back at the devil. He tells you a way to find where the devil is, because devil is apparently housing Mr. President and wanting to marry his daughter. He tells you that you basically need to blow shit up and do something, and you fight monsters, you meet allies. He tells you the whole shebang, but the most important thing is he gives you a pair of angelic wings, which are the whole reason why we play this game. Now, another good reason why this game is copy and paste is obviously what it says here. You have to collect soul clusters. Okay, it's literally from Saints Row 4. Saints Row 4 had something called data clusters, which basically give you a kind of a currency to use when you want to upgrade your powers. Now, that's basically what this is, because look, you're upgrading your powers using the data clusters that you collect. So, soul clusters. Not mean to get too picky here, okay? But you basically use those to upgrade your flight and your power-ups, like I'm going to say previously. Now, we're going to get into the meat potatoes. This game is the reason why it's so popular is because you can freaking fly, okay? This is why I think this game is giving a higher rating. I'm giving this game a higher rating than I really should, is the fact that you can literally fly. Now, the trick to flying is you can only fly as far as your stamina meter can give you. So it's not like you can fly unlimitedly, but there is a glitch where you can fly for an unlimited amount of time. I did it once, and I don't know how I did it, but I'll let you guys know if I ever figured it out again. Literally, the flying mechanics in this game are phenomenal. It's fluent, it makes sense, it abides by the laws of physics, and it's just a hell of a lot of fun. I mean, it's almost kind of like a mixture between Watch Dogs and Arkham Knight, because the flying mechanics and the whole free roamability is fantastic. But just in case you guys get too bored with flying, there's a couple little bonus modes that you guys can do, just like in Saints Row 4, such as the survival mode, where you can just beach stuff up and survive about 3 or 4 waves of enemies at once. And if you can survive, you get different ratings. That's another mission you can do. Another mission you can do on the side is those amazing racing missions, which instead of cars and running, there is, of course, the flying, or the race where you have to hit from checkpoint to checkpoint and get to the end as fast as you possibly can, which is also kind of a copy and paste, but with the idea of flying, it's not so much. And you could do this for as many times as you want. This is also going to increase the devil's test on you. You can also just frankly blow shit up, which is fan-freaking-tastic. They brought that back, where you can destroy people's health insurance and just gain money that way. That's also another bonus mode you can do, which all adds up to the devil hating you, which is the end of the day. And they also have my personal favorite, the frustrating, the most annoying, and the freaking hilarious ragdoll, where you just basically just fly in front of cars, blow stuff up, and that is my personal favorite, I gotta say. But this game is going pretty good on the list so far. The fact that I don't like is that it also copies and pastes a lot of things. That's what I don't appreciate. I like originality, and if you guys ever feel like these things are getting a little too hard, of course, there's always the upgrade menu, where you can use actual coins and money that you earn in the game to, you know, increase your person's health, speed, stamina, whatever you want to do. Okay? Now, you can also use, like I said, the soul clusters to upgrade your arcane or magical abilities, but it's just so much copy and paste, guys. I would have to give this game, in my opinion, this is not a game you can competitively play. This is more of a game that you play at your grandma's house when you're bored. Yeah, it's only 20 bucks on the PlayStation Store, and I highly recommend getting it because it's free. But for you, all those intense feminists and feminist things, and if you think playing as Johnny Gat is too male empowering and you're sick of it, you can change between Kinsey and Johnny Gat at any point in the game, and you save all your stats and good stuff. So that's pretty much of a bonus for you guys, right? Now we're going to come to my final thoughts, and basically, like I said, guys, this is not a game where you can competitively play and you're going to get so intense. This is kind of a game where you could play at your grandma's house when you're bored. I'd probably give it about a 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10, only because it's doing a lot of copy and pasting. It's a fun game to just roam around when you're really bored, but not something you can competitively play. There's trophies, and it's not worth 20 bucks, but, you know, do what you got to do. Before I give my final review, I just wanted to say I was not endorsed by this game at all. I was not received any money to give my goods or bads about this game at all, but I like to conclude by saying, yes, I gave this game about a 6.5 out of 7 or a 7 out of 10, only because there's a lot of copy and pasting, and I hate that in a game. If you guys agreed with me and you thought this review was helpful, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and comment what you thought. And if you disagreed with my game review, please type in the comments why, so I can make better game reviews. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the week. Watch some of my videos, have some laughs. I will be back next Sunday. Hope you guys enjoy, and bye.